Okay, everyone, we are back with another video. I am officially back in Bali, and I am so grateful and happy to be here. So I'm coming on today to do a full moon in Taurus spread for you. I got the email from biddytarot. I've been really busy over these last few weeks, moving and things like that. I have a lot of content where I just wanted to share. What things were like as far as moving, relocating to a whole nother country with an animal after going through heartbreak and things like that. So, but it's amazing how everything is happening for us and not against us. And so I've definitely been going through that in my life. So anyway, this is about you. Thank you so much for tuning in. My name is Courtney. This is my channel, Conscious Living, and I'm excited to be exploring the tarot with you. A chance to utilize my intuition, to get closer to my intuition, and also to be a reflection for you to do that as well. So I'm going to be pulling these cards for you, and I hope that this is helpful. So I just pray and ask that whoever needs to hear this message, that this reach you and assist you and help you and support you and encourage you. And I pray and ask that our ancestors and guides are here to make this hilarious, clear, and fun and great. So I have to pick up all my cards. I dropped them on the floor. Interesting that all my cards fell on the floor. This must be a chance for the cards to get into their proper spaces. I don't even know which way to put them. You know, I saw a book the other day when I went out to dinner with my friend, this really cool shop here. And I saw this book on reversals, and I typically do not do reversals. Do what you need to do. Love ya. But this book just really intrigued me, and I almost got it. I didn't get it, and then I came home and pulled a whole bunch of reversals that night, and I was like, oh, okay, God, I see why you had that on my heart to get that book. And I was like, I don't want to buy another book, and I don't need to buy another book. So I was trying to be responsible. But anyway, here we are. So the first question in the email, well, first of all, the card of the week was the Hanged Man, which is talking about surrender, taking a pause, having a change in perspective. And it's definitely good to be open to that yourself versus having God, the universe, whatever your beliefs are. Please use the whatever feels comfortable for you to have that energy sit you down, okay? I feel like I'd rather be open to it myself than to be forced into having to take a pause and to sit down. So anyway, the Hanged Man was the card of the week. So maybe just sit on that and think about where maybe in your life you're being invited to pause. So the question in here was to ask the cards, what areas of your life can you practice surrender? So I did the reading for myself already. So this is all about you. Let's see here. What areas of my life can you practice surrender? What areas of your life can you practice surrender? A few cards came out. I'm just going to take the one on top, and I'm going to say that that is the Tower. So maybe practicing some surrender when it comes to sudden changes. Let's look at the card behind it, Page of Pentacles. Maybe some blockages and being open to even starting anew, to doing some new ventures and things like that. Maybe practicing some surrender when it comes to, I mean, obviously your perspective, the Hangman, but for sure with sudden changes that are happening in your life, okay? So let's get into the reading. There's going to be 6 questions here for this full moon and tarot spread. I will make sure that I put the questions in the description box below so that if you want to do your own reading and see how what other layers come out of these questions. So what resources have you gathered in the last 6 months? What resources has the collective gathered in the last 6 months? King of Cups. King of Cups. So I'm gonna say finding some, like becoming more emotionally mature. You've definitely gathered some resources when it comes to your emotional something. Okay. Let's clarify that card. A few cards came out with it, but it was just too much. So what resources have you gathered in the last 6 months? The Sun in reverse was the one that came out on top. The Sun in reverse. Okay, so we're going to leave that together as far as the resources that you've gathered. I'm going to take that as like reflecting on gratitude. I think you've been reflecting on maybe having more introspection when it comes to what are you grateful for? What is bringing you joy? Where are you finding presence and pleasure? So I'm going to, like, you know how retrograde, okay, we're not looking at reversals as like bad cards, but it's just like maybe the other side of that energy, okay? Next question, how can the collective bring more serenity to their days? How can the collective bring more serenity to their days? Wow. Three of Swords. I'm going to say it's reversed. Reversals. And how can you bring more serenity? Maybe like not giving so much into the pain. You see how the three swords are going through the heart? It's typically upright. This is like a card of like heartbreak, pain, emotional, just grieving. Okay, so reversed, maybe like letting go of that, kind of like not focusing on the pain is going to help to bring some serenity into your days. Okay, like explore that more for yourself. I'm going to explore it a little bit more and I'll come on at the end maybe with some additional insights. Wow. Okay, the Hanged Man. The Hanged Man is definitely telling us to look at things from a different perspective. Looking at heartbreak from a different perspective. Okay, this is what I'm getting. What about you? Where can the collective cultivate reverence in their life? Where can you cultivate reverence? It's deep, right? Not only for God, but where can you cultivate reverence? I've never even been asked that question. Where can the collective cultivate reverence in their life? Wow, Ace of Cups. So maybe like really honoring the fact that you're like so dope when it comes to your emotional cup, to your maybe like your even like self-care, like how you care for yourself, like honor that. We just got up. What gifts will physical grounding bring you? The Nine of Swords. That's like a card of retreat to me. So maybe you'll find some solace intellectually. Like maybe it'll actually give your mind a break if you were to be grounding. If you start to ground, maybe you'll notice a difference in your mind. Let's clarify that card. What gifts will bring physical grounding? What gifts will physical grounding bring? Blue's looking around. She's going to get some water, I think. What gifts? You doing okay? You got potty? Okay. Blue wants to come out. 1 second. So yes, Blue had to go to the restroom. And then we took a little walk. And she tried to hop down somewhere. And I'm like, girl, you ain't from here. You don't know where you're going. You don't know what you're doing. And the first night we was here for like 5 minutes, and she fell into a little ditch. And thank God it wasn't super deep, and I was able to pull her out, and I scratched up my arms trying to pull her out of somewhere I couldn't even see. So I had to pop her. This time I was like, girl, you don't know where you're going or what you're doing, and you need to calm down, okay? So anyway, let's get back to this reading. How can the collective be more present in the moment? Just be open to some new beginnings. Just, be like the fool. Be innocent. Be a beginner. Just be open. Be open to what's to come, right? And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Oh, we were going to clarify that 6. We were going to clarify that 6 of Pentacles, the 6 of Swords, as far as what gifts will grounding bring. Maybe it's going to help you not be so weighty and so slow. Like the Knight of Pentacles is upright. It's like slow to taking action. So maybe you'll be not so hesitant to take some action, especially when it comes to the way your mind be holding you back. It's grounding is going to help you to kind of retreat from that over analyzing and that mental, right? And maybe help you to not be so slow in taking action when it comes to your manifestations and everything. Okay, that's what I'm getting as far as grounding, being more present, okay? And then the gifts that grounding will bring. How can you be more present? The Fool. What do you need to release in order to simplify your life? What does the collective need to release in order to simplify their life? Whoa. Okay. Stop overburdening yourself, okay? Yes, you're doing great, but just stop trying to hold it all, okay? Release being overwhelming yourself with action, right? And something else came out. Oh, I don't even know if this is reverse or not, but it's the 10 of Cups. So maybe release this idea, or not idea, but release what you think is gonna make you emotionally fulfilled. That's what I'm getting, okay? So I'm gonna sit on this a little bit, meditate on it. I'm gonna put the questions in the description box below. You can practice this with your own tarot cards, okay? Look at that again. Look at that again. You see that again? At the beginning of the reading, this was at the bottom of the deck. So maybe even doing this will help you to kind of get out of your head and stop overthinking all of these things and almost staying up thinking about it. I don't know, that's what I'm getting. Okay, so we're gonna see. Look at that. Ace of Wands. Okay, you got some new ideas. You got some not new ideas, but you got some new beginnings when it comes to your passion. Okay, you've got some new ideas. Every time I say new ideas, it's Ace of Wands gives me, Ace of Swords is new ideas. Ace of Wands is I don't know, something about passion, more fire. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, this is what I have for you. I hope that this was helpful. I'm going to see you next time. We're going to be having a new moon in Sag. Is it gonna be a new moon in Sagittarius? I think so. Knight of Swords just came out. You know, we're ready to take some freaking action here. We're ready to move forward with some ideas that we have. We're ready to take charge. Okay? Enjoy this full moon in Taurus. I'm so excited to share with you guys more about my life, about what it was like to move here. Conscious living. Even this whole move here was about me to be more present, to heal, to live more consciously. You know what I'm saying? It just felt like this was God ordained. So here we are. I pray that you're doing well. Let me know if you missed me. Did you miss my videos? And what do you want to hear more about? What content do you want to see? What do you want me to talk about? Do you want me to pull some cards for you? I'm gonna actually sit here and do some of my study some of my astrology. Oh my God. I need to study some astrology. I want to go over my chart for this full moon in Taurus and see like what's hitting for me. Wow. Okay. It's a lot. It's a lot to be said here. It's a lot to be said here. It's a lot going on. So there it is again. Oh, that's the Knight of Wands. We just had Knight of Swords. We got some big Knight energy going on here. We have the Knight of Pentacles. We have the Knight. We've literally seen all the Knights during this reading. What does that tell you? The Knight of Pentacles came out. The Knight of Cups came out. We just saw the Knight of Swords, and here's the Knight of Wands. To me, that's saying something about how we're taking action. And in all four suits, I mean, it's like alchemy. Like we're alchemizing, but it's like taking action. Very interesting. So again. So this has been wonderful. I hope that you enjoyed this. I hope that you enjoyed like the scenery. I need to like, it's so beautiful here. Even just this background. It's just amazing. So I will see you in the next one. Again, my name is Courtney. Thank you so much for spending some time with me. I pray that this was helpful to you, and take care. Enjoy the full moon in Taurus. Okay, so I just went ahead and just clarified some things with ChatGPT. And the whole thing with the Knights symbolism is definitely showing some dynamic energy around the collective, talking about different aspects of movement and change. So also a couple things that I just want to clarify. When it came to the Three of Swords in reverse, that was talking about like needing to heal from like emotional turmoil and traumas, and like how healing that is definitely going to bring some serenity and things like that. Also the change of perspective, cultivating reverence, the Ace of Cups being like new emotional beginning, encouraging you to open your heart to spiritual and emotional experiences that are really invoking that reverence. The Six of Swords, I don't even remember if I said Eight of Swords, but it was the Six of Swords that was talking about transitioning to a more peaceful state. So it was saying that grounding, the gifts of grounding, is going to help to bring you to a more peaceful state. Especially like just moving away from turmoil. And also that Knight of Pentacles in reverse was just warning against too much focus on material things, maybe being too slow paced, which I mean, I guess I kind of touched on that. And anything else? I feel like that was pretty much it. Oh, and the Ten of Cups in reverse, when it came to like the need to release and simplify, like what do you need to release? That Ten of Wands was like releasing overwhelming burdens. And then you had that Ten of Cups in reverse that was just talking about like releasing like your emotional expectations, your expectations that you have in your relationships. Oh my God, Lord, are you talking to me? Okay. But yeah, so I really hope that this was helpful. Let me know if there's anything else that you need clarity on. Yeah, I'm still figuring out like if I really want to have you guys like commenting certain things or blah 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 blah, but you know, if this is your community, if this is your tribe, if you're finding resonance here, share something down in the comments below. Someone's car is doing something, and that's like a really big deal in the middle of the jungle. So yeah, I will talk to you guys in the next one. Have a wonderful day. Have a wonderful full moon. Enjoy the rest of November. Enjoy your holidays. Sending so much love and peace and blessings to you. Okay? Peace.